Good day everyone. Welcome to our exclusive webinar, Unleashing the Power of Atlas. I'm Chris Sauter and I'm thrilled to be your host today as we embark on an exciting introduction to the capabilities of this remarkable software tool. Before we dive in, let's take a quick look at what we'll cover today. This presentation will be an introduction to Atlas, an exclusive offering from MLC CAD Systems. As part of this introduction, I will cover the key features and benefits of this tool. I'll perform a short live demo so we can explore the Atlas in action, and I'll also provide some information on licensing and pricing so that you can determine your next steps if you believe this is a tool that will benefit your organization. So I'm sure you're all asking, what is Atlas? Well, Atlas is a dashboard that displays information about your PDM system and the data that's stored inside of it. Atlas is a custom software solution, but not only that, it's a game changer for any organization currently using SOLIDWORKS PDM Professional, or if you're considering moving to SOLIDWORKS PDM Professional. Atlas is a tool that presents your engineering data in a visual format, so that managers can more easily identify trends, patterns, and anomalies. The information that Atlas presents can then be used to improve business performance, optimize operations, and make better strategic decisions. So the key benefits are that because Atlas presents your engineering data in a visual format, you can quickly get a more comprehensive overview of what's happening with your data in your organization, who is doing what, how far along your projects are, and more. The dashboards are dynamic and up to date, so you can track progress on all open items, like engineering changes and development projects. You can also interact with the data from the Atlas interface, so you can even make transactions on your files in the same interface that you're using to review. Enough talk, let's see Atlas in action. In this live demo, I'll walk you through some of its core functionalities, demonstrating how it can revolutionize the way that you perform specific tasks within your organization. The first thing that I want to point out is that Atlas runs in a web browser, meaning there's no client applications to install on users' PCs. This is going to save you a lot of time in the initial setup. From the web browser, you would simply click on the dashboard to the left to view it. As you can see, you can have as many custom dashboards as you need. I have two examples that I'll show, and the information displayed and the format of each of these dashboards can be customized to suit your needs. The dashboards are also dynamic and will periodically refresh to keep the data up to date. But should you wish for an immediate update, you can simply click the Reload Data button in the upper left corner. In this first dashboard example, we're viewing file information from our PDM vault. In this example, we can see how many files are checked out by each user. We can also see the number of files in each workflow state. And what I really like about these dashboards is the way that we can filter all of this data to drill down and retrieve exactly what information we want to review. So here's an example of how a manager may use Atlas to get a comprehensive understanding of what's going on within a particular project folder in their PDM vault. I want to understand how many files still need to be completed and submitted for review. And I would also like to know who is actively working on this project. As you can see, we just had a quick refresh. That was an automatic refresh that Atlas did. What I'm going to do next is simply filter by workflow state, and I'm going to do this by clicking on the portion of the pie chart for work in progress. The dashboard shows me that we have 70 files in this project currently at a WIP state. And I can see that Michael currently has 12 of these files checked out, while Braxton has 2. As I mentioned earlier, Atlas is a game changer. As a manager, you now have a tool that gives you a very clean and comprehensive visibility of what's going on across your engineering vault. The functionality doesn't stop there either. From the detailed grid in my dashboard in the bottom, I can even interact with these files. I can select the history. I can show the data card. I could browse to a file in Windows Explorer. And I can even perform transactions on the files, such as check in, check out, or move a file through a workflow state. My abilities here are controlled by my PDM permissions. So in order to make any of these transitions or check-ins, check-outs, I'd simply log into PDM, and Atlas will prompt you for a login if you try any of these operations. Finally, to help with communication, a dashboard view can be exported in one of three formats. There's an option for PDF and PNG format if you want a snapshot. There's even an option to export as Excel, where you can interact and manipulate the data for downstream operations. In summary, the Atlas Dashboard by MLC CAD Systems is a tool that's going to give you a comprehensive overview of your engineering vault. You now have a tool to improve business performance, optimize operations, and make better strategic decisions. So, now that you've witnessed the power of Atlas, let's look at the next steps and how you can obtain this great tool to help streamline your organization. As I mentioned earlier, Atlas is available exclusively from MLC CAD Systems. This is a tool only offered by MLC CAD Systems, and it does not stop there. MLC CAD Systems has a suite of PDM add-in tools to solve and streamline many industry processes and tasks. So for pricing and licensing, you'd simply reach out to your MLC CAD Systems account rep or even your local technical resource, and they can put you in contact with somebody that can provide you with a quote and pricing for our software tools. I would like to finish by thanking you for attending today's webinar. I hope your time in attendance is time well spent. If you have any additional questions or if there is anything further we can do for you, here's some contact information for us. And finally, you'll find that MLC CAD Systems is on many social media platforms, and we're constantly updating these. So please stay tuned and make sure you are subscribed. Thanks again for attending today's webinar. I'm Chris Sauter, and it's been a pleasure presenting to you today.